that together, it could help build in that community thing, like that synergy thing.
You would
But they're
think
not doing that. They're just on the, oh yeah, let's do ads, let's do subscription tier, and then
that's because they ain't really trying to make money for real. They ain't about that life.
it's just like they got
We need to make money.
their billions
We're
that
we're
just
a
don't
corporation now.
want to help.
Let's make our money, bastards.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I have Netflix, I have it for like a short time, and then I usually end up getting rid of it soon. I don't end up like if I know I'm not gonna watch Netflix after like a month, I'm like, yeah, let me cancel that shit.
Me, I always go back to Netflix just to go for my like favorite shows
I
whenever they
only
come
got it
out.
back to watch One Piece, and then my
Yeah.
there's an anime coming out that I love called Doro, and that's coming out. I cannot wait for that. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I That's the
Yeah.
only reason why I got Netflix back. I haven't been able to watch TV. Period. I don't have Crunchyroll anymore. I don't have Hulu. I don't have any of my
Mm-hmm.
streaming services because I was just so locked in. I couldn't watch TV. So I only got it back recently, at least Netflix, to watch One Piece and to watch Dodo because that's coming out. So I was like, yeah, no.
Like Japan already got that whole like ecosystem with anime. You know what I mean? Like you get the DVDs, you get the box sets, you get
They got
your
all
comic
that
books.
there, and they're
Yeah, they got all
making
that shit, but they
money.
don't
They're
do it over
making
here.
money. Like I don't know why America's just like we're gonna only do this way to make even more money. It's like no, you're actually gonna lose
Ego,
money.
ego. That's the thing. Ego. They just think, oh yeah, people just not gonna care. They just gonna keep paying and paying and paying. But if you do all of the things that Japan does and builds the ecosystem right there, you get money. The people get jobs. The community just benefits overall.
It's fucking cake, is what it is.
Mm.
Easy peasy,
I'm sorry,
lamantics.
Lamantics. You got something to say?
You're a bunch of nerds.
Fuck you.
Hey, it ain't my fault, man. I'm passionate about movies, shows, and anime. So
Yeah, man. Why are you making fun of
Uh,
us?
I can't say anything. I'm a writer and I draw for a living, so.
mm-hmm.
But did you hear that Netflix is trying to partner? What?
Wait, they're partnering with TikTok?
No, with Xbox.
Oh,
That doesn't surprise me because I think that what they're thinking is how much you want to bet they're doing that because they know Xbox has some video games that can be turned into fucking TV shows or movies.
Is that, or I was
true.
like, you know, what'd be crazy?
And they might do something with like the One Piece as action as a game.
Also, I was like, you know, it'd be crazy if they put like commercials in the middle of your video gameplay.
I feel like they already do that though because when I was playing Warzone, I saw they had put like a screen on like one of the buildings and it was playing commercials and I said, "Oh hell no." I mean, it's cool, but no.
No, like
Commercials doing video games?
no, like
Yeah.
you're in the middle of a video game and you're shooting somebody, and then all of a sudden,
Oh my
they just
god.
cut to
These
pause
people
your
don't
game.
want money. That's the thing. They don't want money.
I mean, that's the reason why Netflix is going downhill. So
Netflix is going downhill. The whole Warner and Paramount thing, they're going down there. Like, y'all just lost your
Well, they
money
need
right
to
there.
realize
Y'all
they need to
don't make
stop.
money no more.
Y'all need to stop trying to make people pay more money for things y'all either keep canceling or you'll make a second season and you'll cancel it. Like, I'm not about to pay no $15+ on a show that I loved and watched, and y'all said, oh, we're putting the chop. We're throwing the block.
Exactly.
No. Like, what? I'm not. No.
Warner Brothers has been going downhill for like a long time, though. If we're being honest, that's because they have changed what, like 5, 6 hands already. So
Yeah.
it's like,
True.
and then they've had like how many people? Just DC alone has had like I think like 4 different CEOs, and then freaking the new dude I can't remember his name, the one that was from Marvel. He's about to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Shaking my head.
Yeah, because they're not gonna go with the messaging anymore. You know what I mean? It's
They're
gonna be
the #1 company. So how can you be the #1 company for entertainment and then you just mess up everything?
Exactly.
Fucking whack.
I don't know. I'm not surprised though, because the only thing that people watch nowadays is Netflix, and then it's a whole bunch of YouTube and TikTok. People don't really watch TV no more. So regular TV stations are not really doing anything unless you go do like the online thing. But a lot of times they'll just have their online apps and then not have any TV shows on there.
Exactly. It's all the same shit. It's all the same shit, and they're not doing any quality nothing except for Sinners. Sinners was amazing. It was great, and yet they're not learning the lesson from Sinners.
No, because the people who wanted to do like a Sinners TV show or something was asking to add more white folks in it, and I was just like, y'all realize it made the money and got the rewards it got because it was pro-black? Did y'all not?
You do realize they try to pitch like a sequel to Sinners or like a prequel, and they were trying to do it for the vampires. They didn't give a damn about the black people.
Yeah, it's so stupid. What's up, Dave? That's so dumb. Like, what?
I was like, you could have did it about the Choctaw vampire hunters or something. Like,
No facts.
No. See,
Let me share this live on Instagram so people know.
like the Jet is just dumb to not deepen the lore more. I mean, when it comes to the black characters, and all they want to do is focus more on the vampires, and not even the Native Americans. Not really.
At all. I would love some sort of background lore of the Native Americans when they showed up to the house and they were chasing after old dude. Like, I want a story about that specifically. I want something where they're like, okay, we're hunting down this vampire. Why? Who is this vampire? How long has he lived? You know, what did he do? Was he caged up the whole time and escaped? Like, there's so many plot holes and things that we could fill in to make a movie or like a film or some sort of prequel to the movie. You know what I mean?
it was even cooler for me because I'm Native, I'm Choctaw and black. So I was like, oh snap, my people on both sides.
He said, my people on both
I
sides.
never see stuff like that about Choctaw people. So I was
And
like,
that's
that's
the thing
perfect.
about I admire about Ryan Coogler is that he is so detailed. You see that and have such deep respect. You just you feel like you're on another level with him.
Yeah. And it was just like, I was just like, when he was doing like character development, it was like,
This fucking music. Fucking music is crazy. It's a terrible song. Trying so hard, trying to play, and now we get to lay back. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get to lay back.
seeing black people with like supernatural mystical stuff because that rarely happens.
Exactly.
I think the last show was what was that show that that was real good that they canceled and it was like supernatural type stuff and like myth and monsters and stuff.
Was it Charmed?
No, it was black people.
Oh, Lovecraft Country.
Yeah,
That was my yo. When they canceled that, I was like, y'all just canceled something because it was too, quote unquote, in the what the industry calls woke.
that's what it is.
I'm still waiting for them to do a Haitian Revolution freaking movie. Like that history, that they just don't want to do it because it's black people just like winning and
Like, I think the industry, and I think Sinners showed racism runs so deep and is still there that it's now surfacing in a way that people are like, oh my god, I can't believe like racism. Oh, it's like it's always been there, except now we have the technology to broadcast and show it. It's been there for years, but people want to act shocked and act like, oh my god, there's no way it still exists. And it's like, no ma'am, it does. It does every day. I mean, I work in a kitchen where I've told people where like I'm Puerto Rican, I'm black, and I'm also Asian. When they see me, guess which one out of those races they choose? Black. they're gonna look at me and be like, oh, even though she's Puerto Rican and she may fit in with us Venezuelans and she may fit in with like the Hispanics, they're not gonna choose that side of me. They're gonna look at me in the face and go, but she's black. Which I'm a proud black girl regardless, but at the end of the day, racism and getting stereotyped is fucking everywhere. That's probably not gonna go away due to mindsets and people wanting to stay in their same sort of
And
ancient
the other thing
mindset.
about it is that you saw how the Supreme thing, like Marty
Facts.
Supreme got favorability, but Sinners got talked down, like it wasn't good.
But see, I feel like what happened with Sinners is the biggest turnaround of the century because how did Marty, whatever the Supreme stupid movie was, I've heard a lot of people say they like that movie. I've heard a black guy tell me he liked the movie, and I'm like, I really don't even want to watch it for real. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But okay. And he was trying to debate with me about how, like, due to the marketing of Sinners, that's why Marty did better because of marketing. I said Marty did better because it's white.
Yep.
Simply put, they chose a movie out of the entire year to go against Sinners. Mind you, y'all know it was unfair because how did a movie that was only out for a week and a half win that many awards? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how people knew like we know what this is. We know what this is. Like I feel like Marty Supreme wasn't that good of a movie in my opinion. He was amazing at acting. His acting was amazing. But he even still tried to market the movie by still trying to be the character outside the film, you know?
I'm not
And
too sure how much you guys pay attention to the Oscars, but you know they do that on purpose, right?
of course, we know for years, for
Because there's
years.
like a lot of key years, usually when they get like a lot of viewers, there's a certain movie that everybody expects to win, and then they suddenly pick something different. Because a lot of people thought Marty Supreme was supposed to win, but they're just not surprised Sinners did.
Because Sinners was so beloved, people were driving miles to watch that movie. Like, what movie do y'all know in a long time, in a very long time, where someone was like, "Hey, I live in this part of the world. I'm gonna drive to another state to watch this movie because that's how badly I wanted to see it."
Which one?
Sinners.
Last time was Black Panther.
I want to say that, but I've seen it for a number of films. It depends on how selective they're. To be honest, the last time I actually saw it was for Demon Slayer, and that was only because of selective theaters.
That's very good though. That's how much quality has that movie had.
And it's only for people. It's only for movies that are made by like other races besides white, which is funny.
Because Marty Supreme, that movie is just decent. It's literally just decent. It got great actors in it, sure, but it's a decent story. It doesn't need all this Oscar buzz happening.
It really doesn't.
The Oscars kind of did it to itself because, like, for the longest, when they were doing that same trope where it's like there's a movie that comes out early and everybody likes it, but then a different movie wins. They were only doing that for American films. The only reason why it started to get more attention was when they started allowing films from overseas.
Yeah, that's very true. I remember that moment.
Because, like, films like Parasite should have never got on there because Oscars was known to not pick up foreign films.
No facts. The Parasite was good.
It really was. Like,
Yeah, it
messaging
won,
was
like,
amazing.
3 Oscars the year that it came out. Like,
Yeah, that shit was good. Honestly, I say it's good because, like, I mean, obviously, I've read the manga and I've seen the anime, but for it to look and they depict all the characters the way they did was so well. It was so well done.
and we'll also notice, especially with Netflix, on how often you'll see like Korean, Japanese, like other European and Asian films get advertised in the American market, like way over Hollywood to this.
I feel like Netflix markets Korean, Chinese, Hispanic, any type of outside of American movies. They do that insanely well.
Because Netflix has global reach. Like everybody has
At all. Worst translation I've seen in my life.
DVD sales anymore. They stopped that, and that's stupid.
They stopped DVD sales?
Wanna know how?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the
How
Blu-ray.
artists either it's because Markiplier's movie did so well, but they did not want it to do big in box office at all.
Which is so bad.
It's because it's YouTube. It's because it's YouTube. YouTube's already a giant for the internet. You're gonna give it the right to win Oscars. That's too big of a platform.
I mean,
Oh
it
my
was
God.
They're so fucked up though.
and he funded that whole thing. Well, I think he had a little help, but he funded that whole thing almost by himself too, with help from
Which is something to be like rewarded. Markiplier, I've watched him for years. Same with like Corey Kenshin. I've watched to see them do what they're doing now is breaking the stigma of YouTube, and then it's always these corporations who are like, yeah, stay within y'all's lanes for real.
Exactly. Like tradition is supposed to be observed, not just maintained for years and years, because it just does not change anything.
Nope. It just goes to show whatever format Hollywood's been doing, people don't like it as much as the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's because everybody thought they had a chance to be an actor or a movie star, and they started gatekeeping, and they gatekeep too many people, so everybody starts saying, "Well, I'm gonna do it myself," and then one person did themselves, and everyone's like, "Well, if they can do it, I can do it." And so many people start doing themselves. It's like we don't even need you anymore.
And TikTok changed all that too. Like
Yeah, because people are posting their film stuff on freaking TikTok now.
Yeah, because it's like, what's the point? Like, for me, from an animator's perspective, you don't get to be into the animation space unless you go to an art school. So it takes a super, super, super long time, even if you're super talented and you know people, you have to really, really, really get someone's attention or know somebody to even get into the animation space at all. If you go to a place and you try to get an interview for a job and your stuff is great and better than what they do, if it doesn't say art college on your stuff, then they won't even take you.
Ooh.
And then you also need a really good portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
See your work.
That's also true.
you gotta take that risk too.
Yeah, it was like everybody's portfolio now is just their TikToks and Instagrams and stuff.
Pretty much.
Now it has to get scanned for AI because there's a lot of people getting hit with that now.
Yeah, that too.
Well, maybe if they stop doing AI.
Yeah, Hollywood just needs to take a back seat and let people do movies because
They're not gonna do
we
that.
got something like let me see, what was it, Hardcore Henry? That movie,
I feel like that is such an underrated movie because it did something that no one's done before.
exactly, and we never got another one.
There's a movie I remember seeing. It's an amazing movie. It's independent. It had a long ass title though. It was like this guy that came back from the future and he was against AI and like it was incredible. Like hold on. What was it? Oh yeah, good luck, have fun, don't die.
Why do I feel like I've seen that?
Oh, it's really good. It's really good. There's so many things that happen in that movie, and it has like this you know like a deja vu type of time travelness to it,
Mm-hmm.
where the guy had to travel so many times to come back to this diner and get these group of people, but they keep dying in different ways, so he has to keep going back and going back, and then he finally got the right group of people, and he almost made it at the end, and then you see like the AI machine and all the stuff.
Well,
No, I feel like people just at this point just need to stop worrying about studios because I guess people they were going to studios because they're like, oh, I don't have the budget to do this stuff, but now everybody has, you can do stuff on your phone. They're like, their quality is so great. Then you can do CGI and stuff from your house now. You just need a green screen. You just need people who know how to do it. Like you don't need a studio
business, that's where Hollywood comes in and why they always have control. Because if you really look at it, they're just really good at distributing production at a mass level in a short period of time,
Yeah,
and then making
it's
sure
just
everybody gets paid. So they're really good at that, and they're not willing to give up those contracts, which is why people always go to them. So yeah, you can do all those things by yourself. But one thing that I've had noticed, especially if you look into the YouTube space, is when creators go over there, there's always some controversy of somebody not getting paid or something, somebody getting ripped off, or some lawyers get involved, or people stole this, that, and the third. It's because Hollywood knows how to check their boxes where YouTube doesn't.
It's not
that's
even just
very
that.
true.
Me being somebody who was in the YouTube space for a long time before I got to do animation, they it's more like people, the YouTubers will get to the point where they'll get like a big head. A lot of them will, and they'll just be like, "Oh, well, you're just a worker. I'm here, and you need me to help you because it's so hard to get here." So they'll like they'll treat the workers that they have any kind of way because they're like, "You're not gonna leave, so I can pretty much do whatever I want to you.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Because
Yeah, that's the thing.
like I said, I did YouTube way back in the day from like 2016 all the way up to like 2023. So I knew King Vader and all them people before they got real big. So I've seen all the stuff that happened going to cons and all that other stuff, and there'll be a lot of times where they'll say there's a creator going to do some type of um, product placement, or they're trying to be an ambassador for whatever company. If they don't get paid the amount that the creator wants, or the creator doesn't want to do it for the company will literally like blacklist them to other companies. So
Really?
after that, or they'll like try to get somebody to implant themselves into the creator's like team, and then try to destroy their stuff on the inside, saying like, "Oh, they're an insider." That's somebody that used to be in the Hollywood space and try to help the creator get somewhere, and they'll just like get them to a point where they're about to like pop off, and then just make them burn and crash.
It's fucking wild.
There's a unity between them. Like if you look up a lot of the popular actors nowadays, you'll notice most of them all come from one particular agency that supplies all the actors for like 80% of the movies that we watch. So a lot of them know each other.
Yeah, a lot of them grew up together or went to the same schools.
Isn't that usually how it goes? I mean, that's how they did Sinners. They were all roommates.
Well, it's not like a being a roommate thing. It's more of like a how did you get like this year we got Robert Pattinson and Zendaya in 3 films. How is that possible? Because they both work for the same company. Despite Robert Pattinson is not even American.
True.
That is true.
I never understood how he became Batman.
You know,
Who? Robert Pattinson.
he wasn't a bad Batman, but he wasn't.
He's not bad. It's just weird.
Yeah,
I feel
contrary
like
to popular belief, when he did Twilight, a lot of people trashed on him about it, but they said he played the part exactly how the book said he was supposed to. So he did a good job.
I never thought he was a bad actor ever. He just didn't seem like Batman to me.
To do more movies like Mickey 13, honestly.
See, like the only person I've seen who's an actor now that I thought who could be Batman is like Jensen Ackles. You know, Dean from like Supernatural. Because Robert Pattinson, he just doesn't seem like rugged enough for that role.
You don't think so?
That is very true. Yeah.
He seems, if anything, he seemed like he would have been better at night than he was at Bruce.
That's what I told someone, and people got mad at me. What is that?
That's more his speed. I just don't. It just doesn't feel right to me. But anyway, we were on something bigger, and I just condensed it to one person.
I want to see the movie he's in it with Zendaya, because any movie that Zendaya plays is good. I don't know what her marketing team is or who she's with, but every movie she's been in has been good.
But the thing is if you notice the
Don't forget, she's in Euphoria too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Oh no,
I was just speaking on. I'm speaking on the roles that got for the. She passed
Yeah.
on the. She was in there.
Good people, like good connect.
And so we knew she was in there, and then saw her in a love story.
Whoa, Dave, wait.
Everywhere.
His mic is doing horribly. I think his internet's bad. You never watched Euphoria. Where have you been? In a cave? You never watched Euphoria? Okay, here's the thing. I didn't even like Euphoria. But something about that show was so addicting and had me going back to it. I was just like, I just want to see the plot twist. I just want to see who's gonna die, what mistakes are gonna be made, because all these characters get on my nerves. So might as well finish it, right? I gotta finish what I started, right? Just saying. That's how I see it.
Then when do you finish stuff?
Romantic. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm just saying, like, that's not a normal thing for you. You said it like that was just. Like, what? You got like 30 games in your backlog. What are you talking about?
Okay. And she got work. And she got some stuff going on in life, man. It's okay.
Nah. How was the 30 games been in her backlog for 20 years? Like, what are you talking about?
And she'll get to it when she get the time, man.
Lamantics. I don't know what the fork your deal is. But who are you talking to? Because it's not me. You talking to somebody else. It can't be me.
Why are you acting like this is brand new territory?
You're an ass. I want you to be consistent. It's either 1 minute you're nice to me, and then the next minute you're an ass.
First off, this has been the dynamic the whole time, so like, it's not really new. And then was I really an ass? I just said, when do you finish stuff? That's not really too bad. That's like medium. That's like Diet Coke.
Ew.
It's the way you said it, though.
I know, it's like he's been savoring that for a while. He's been like, I've always wanted to say this to her, but why doesn't she finish anything? Why does she act like Leonardo da Vinci when she start on something she don't finish shit? Like, okay. I've been savoring that bad boy. I have. Don't judge me for not finishing that. Okay, hold on. I'ma savor that game because I'm gonna cry when I finish it. It's such a good game. I got to the part where, wait, I don't want to spoil it. Wait, Kev, how far are you? Have you finished it?
Nope.
How far are you?
I haven't touched it since that part.
I'm gonna spoil it though if I say what I'm gonna say. Okay, so the part that I'm on is, I'm pretty sure we knew this because like all of us obviously have some sort of critical thinking. That monster, the one that doesn't like the light, that's the other prisoner that was with that girl. Apparently she was a little girl and grew into that size.
I figured.
I'm on the part where I have to defeat her now. Like she's like, we're in like this area where I have to defeat her now. Cause I got to the part where I was in like an area where there's like a prison or like a cell or something. And I'm not gonna lie. That was, I paused the game a couple of times because I said, yo, what am I doing? What am I doing? Because there are certain parts or certain moments in the game where you have to move the lights, move the electricity in certain areas of the prison. And it will unlock a cage and let out more monsters. Or it would let her in. And you got to figure out how to be stealthy and move around her. Because if she hears you, she's going to smack you. So I was like, what do I do? What am I supposed? I'm trying to avoid her. And she keeps following me. Where do I go? And then she kept moving because when I think I avoided her, she'd pop up out of nowhere. Oh shoot, we got followers in the chat. What's up? I keep forgetting I'm on the Twitch side too. Cause guys, they can hear you on Twitch. Cause even though I don't stream on both platforms sometimes, cause I like to actually talk to you guys, they can still hear us and be a part of the combo. So welcome in.
Illustrious Lematics here,
Dude, like, can you like not exist for like 2.5 seconds? Like, can you like just not exist?